Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I want to take the time to thank all my subscribers, all of you guys who subscribe to my channel, who like, who share my videos. I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. Also, big shout out to those of you who communicate with me back and forth through private messages. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys very much. Trying the best I can to integrate the readings from my schedule. And I just, hearing back from you guys and, you know, um, just seeing everyone's different personalities is very refreshing to me. I thank you guys very much and appreciate you very, very, very much. Um, so I'm going to do these readings. These readings are going to be love readings, specifically because, well, it is February. Tomorrow will be Valentine's. Also, I want to introduce my new tarot deck that was given to me on my date of on my birthday, and it usually takes me about 3 weeks, 3 weeks to almost 4 weeks, to charge my cards before I actually use them. So that's the reason why I hadn't used this deck. But thank you, big shout out to Janet. Thank you very much. I love you, and I love them. And these are from Gustav Klimt. Not sure if you can see, but they're very, very beautiful, detailed cards. So let's get into this right away. This is going to be for Taurus. Love reading for February 2017. Taurus. Oh, okay, so you have. Oh, that's the second reading that card comes out. Okay, so perhaps I have this sense for the month of February, there's going to be a lot of signs uh, trying to stabilize their earth sector when it comes to finances. Um, and just focusing on work or focusing on finding a job that obviously has some type of correlation with your love life or personal life. Spirit, what are the messages for the month of February 2017? Spirit. Okay. Wow. Okay. Not sure if we can see very well, but okay. So, like I said, your relationship, the relationship you're currently in, um, there's definitely some type of because this is the general card at the center. So this has to do with stability. It has to do with either you or your partner trying to find the stability, trying to find, I guess, the balance when it comes to their professional sector and when it comes to spending quality time with loved ones or with you, or vice versa, you trying to find time to spend, quality time with your partner and give as well when it comes to your business or work. Now, what's crossing you is the Ace of Swords. So I see two major new beginnings because you have two aces in just this spread. So that's definitely talking about new beginnings for you, Taurus. Um, you have as a challenge, you have the Ace of Swords. Now, with the King of Pentacles at the center of the issue or the matter of the heart of the matter, I mean, um, there's definitely some type of stability that you're looking for, that you're wanting, whether it be in your relationship or whether it's you trying to step out of the relationship to find stability. More so, and when I say step out, I mean in the sense of you making it on your own, or you trying to be on your, stand on your own 2 feet, um, which is always something good, because it brings growth and advancement for yourself and your self growth. Now, with the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords speaks to me a lot about being truthful to yourself and being honest, and speaking, because it is the element of air, and air has to do with communication, how we communicate and how we relate to others. Now, because this is a love reading, it's coming up as a challenge, and as a challenge, it's definitely speaking about uh, encouraging you to be honest and uh, to analyze your situation when it comes to your partner, when it comes to your relationship, your love life. It's time for you to see things for what they really are. Stop looking at it through, you know, stop looking at it through love's eyes, I guess is the best way to put it. Um, Look at things for what they truly are. And if you see that there's something in the relationship that is just not working out, um, either change it to benefit both of you, or communicate to one another, so that you can uh, advance or move on to the next level of your life, whether it be with your partner or whether it be with someone new. Um, Again, the Ace of Swords is always about clarity more than anything, speaking in with a clear mind. And again, like I said, it is coming up as a challenge. So it may be a representation of you, or it can also be a representation of your partner, that is coming up as a challenge. Perhaps they're finding it difficult to communicate with you or to be honest with you, whether it be because you're having difficulty understanding them, or you're just having difficulty accepting what they have to say, that you may not like what they have to say, so you kind of disregard it, or vice versa. It is a general reading, so it can represent them as well. um, and again, like I said, it's coming up as a challenge. The challenge here is be clear with your mind and speak truth and only truth. um, and that's the only way we can have a clear understanding of each other when it comes to you and your partner. Now you have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is on a subconscious level. So if you feel like you've just been, down and about when it comes to luck, or when it comes to getting things going your way, you're definitely going to notice the beginning of February. If not, you have already noticed that there's a lot of changes coming in, but as well as changes, you're going to hit this moment where it's going to be kind of like a struck of luck, I guess, you can say. And it's not so much of a long period of it, but you will start to notice things starting to work out, or starting to, um, I guess, appear on the material plane, where you're actually aware of what's happening. And what I mean by that is, if you were looking for a job, an example, because the King of Pentacles is definitely calling for some type of stability. If you were looking for a job and you kind of have given up, or you're not trying as hard because you feel like you've just have not had no luck or whatever, um, you'll notice that the opportunities start to advance, that you start being given opportunities, whether it be callbacks for interviews, or whether it be anything that has to do with that was unexpected, because it is on a subconscious level, something you're not aware of, or has to do with not clear at the moment for you. So definitely, your luck is about to change, Taurus. Now you have the Five of Chalice, and you have the Seven. The fives are always a struggle, and it's more of an internal struggle more than anything. So there's definitely some type of struggle, emotional struggle going on with you. Um, that speaks also with the seven. Um, it can also be again going back to this relationship, and also if your partner is not a um, if your partner is not an earth sign, um, it can be their moon or rising as well. And earth signs are Capricorn, um, Taurus, like yourself, or a Virgo. And again, like I had said, okay, okay, like I had mentioned, with the five, there is an inner struggle within you, and this is on on a emotional level. There's been some type of a struggle within yourself. If you look at this card, this person is holding a a head, a head. I'm not sure if you can see it right, but anyways, this person is holding a head. Fives are always about a struggle, and it's more so an inner struggle more than anything. Now, it's almost as if you're fighting, you continuously struggle or fight within yourself to suppress the real you or your true wants, needs, or desires. And you take on this more, I guess, conventional or normal type of appearance, um, more so because you don't want people to judge you or because you don't want your partner to judge you. So it's kind of like, I wouldn't say a front because there's nothing fake behind it, but it's more like having two sides, um, that you suppress one more than you do the other. And because you suppress it instead of finding the medium or finding the balance, you're just becoming a very imbalanced person, whether it's emotionally wise or whether it's spiritually wise. Okay, now with the seven, again we talk about illusions, and um, this is having to do with on the conscience level. So this is talking about you being aware that perhaps uh, you or your partner are, and it can also be a representation of you guys just being in the relationship more for the illusion, I guess, of people knowing that you're in a relationship versus being in a relationship because you really want to be there. And this can be circumstantial, due to circumstances is why you're still there, or vice versa. This can represent your partner just being there because it's either convenient or again, to for appearances, like you are a stable person because you've been in a stable relationship. um, but this is an illusion type of card. um, kind of like not really seeing things for what they really are. Um, so again, now you go from a five, which is a power struggle within yourself, to the King of Pentacles, to the Ten of Cups. Now that's telling me that the only way for you to find stability is to find a person or to open up to your partner and be vulnerable and be honest with each other, because the only way you can actually grow or feel fulfilled in that relationship is if you are being more nurtured, um, more than anything. And the reason for that is because you have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is all about happiness and abundance, but it's also emotions. And this is speaking about emotions and being in harmony with one another. And again, like I said, if one or the other seems to be a little bit more distant, a little bit more cold, a little bit more less understanding, um, then definitely it's time you analyze and, like I said, see things for what they really are, um, in order to really understand if this in fact is the person you should be with, or if this is just not working out anymore and it's time to move on. Now, if I recall, the January reading was a little bit similar to what this is talking about. So perhaps you guys are still dealing with the same person. Perhaps you guys still have not moved on or made any choices as of yet. Now, with the Ace of Swords, and you also have the Ace of Pentacles, there's two beginnings here. And one in the communication sector and having to do how you relate with other people. There's going to be a new sense of empowerment. There's going to be a renewal of something, and and that's on your communication sector. But also with the Ace of Pentacles, there's definitely a job opportunity coming in, either for you or for your partner, that will allow you guys to spend more quality time, or will allow you to have a better harmonious type of relationship than what you've had in the past. Now, the card that's representing you is the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles. Now, these two cards together, are, I'm not sure if you can see it, but the Emperor is looking towards the Seven of Pentacles. And this can be a representation um, of you, or, well, it is a representation of you, or the energy you're projecting for the month of February, because it is in your sector. Um, but also with the Seven of Pentacles, again, it's talking about an earth sign. So if the person that you're currently in a relationship with is not an earth sign like yourself, then there's definitely an earth sign coming into the picture. And it can actually be a person that you meet um, in a work related type of environment. Um, and as you can see, you're kind of looking at the Seven of Pentacles, or looking towards her. In this, in this card, it's a female. So it's definitely like you looking towards them, or wanting to um, achieve, or perhaps even looking or analyzing the situation when it comes to your relationship, and whether it's time to make that choice you're not really wanting to make, but more having to make, if that makes sense to you. Um, Again, the Seven of Pentacles is it's about reflection. So much reflection is needed on your part, Taurus, because again, like I said, I'm getting the same sense of energy that I did for the month of January, if I'm not mistaken, um, where there's some type of miscommunication, whether it's with you, or whether it's your partner, uh, or whether it's both of you guys kind of falling into the routine of what's comfortable and not really challenging each other. And if that's the deal, then you need to understand that if a person that you're with is not helping you grow in any sense, way, or form, whether it's spiritually, uh, whether it's professionally wise, whether it's um, in any type of way, or emotionally wise, uh, then maybe that person is not for you. Um, at the end of the day, in order to balance each other out, and when it comes to relationships and unions, there has to be a balance. And in that balance, the yin and the yang have to be present. It cannot just be, you know, female and female energy, or male and male energy. And again, it's a general reading, doesn't necessarily mean, um, that it's a bad thing, but in order for a relationship to work out, there has to be the feminine energy, and there has to be the male energy. I'm not talking about sexes, I'm talking about energies. Um, so just be mindful and understanding of that. Now, with the card that is symbolizing your hopes and your fears, you have the Three of Swords. Again, Three of Swords is all about hurt, um, being heartbroken, or being heartbroken off of past experiences that you've, I guess, either experienced in the relationship that you're in or have experienced in the past or in past relationships. And again, hopes is always a reflection of fear. Whatever it is that you wish to accomplish, you may be holding back out of fear. So it's kind of like a mirror type of uh, position for a card. And with the Three of Swords, doesn't necessarily have to mean betrayal, but it does speak about some type of rooted hurt that has been ongoing. It's not recent. It's not something that just happened recently. It's something that it's been going on ongoing for quite a while now. And finally, with your final outcome card, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings, but it's also um, when it comes to love and romance, it's definitely announcing a new relationship or a new person coming into your life. Again, you're getting a pentacle, so it's definitely an earth sign. Like I said, it doesn't have to be their sun sign, it can be their moon or rising as well. But there's definitely new beginnings, and not just new beginnings, but a new person making themselves be known to you. And again, like I said, it has to be, or it's talking about an earth sign, whether it be their moon rising or sun sign, that of a Taurus like yourself, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Okay, so finally, let's get into. I'm trying to do these videos not not too long, but unfortunately, I'm not having any luck. The messages are a little bit longer than I would hope for. Not that I'm complaining. Okay, so this is going to be for the love life. For those of you who are single. Oh, okay. Okay. So as you can see, two cards came out already. Okay, for those of you who are single, single Taurus, there's definitely a new beginning. At the heart of the matter, you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new passion coming in, new passion being ignited. Um, wow, okay. Okay, so again, this is particularly for the single Taurus. So, Taurus, for those of you who are single, you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new passion, a new kind of like someone sparking the flame in you. Um, and it is an ace, and that's at the heart of the matter. So there's definitely a new beginning or a new person coming into your life, and this can be a representation of a fire sign. Fire signs are Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And this person has not made themselves present yet in your life, or you have not had any type of communication with this person as of yet. And the reason I know that is because you have a one, that's an ace, but you also have a one next to it, like right next to it. I'm not sure if you can see, but this is the ace right here, the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Ace of Swords right next to it. So again, like I said, definitely a new person coming into your life. Now you have the Temperance when it comes to your challenge in the challenge position. So that's definitely telling you that it's been long lasting, I guess you can say. You've been single for quite a while now. And the challenge here is being patient, not being very quick to jump into a relationship just out of desperation. Make sure more than anything that you can balance each other's energies more than anything, or mesh well before jumping into a relationship. Now, the card that is in a subconscious level, which you're not aware of, is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups are always to doing with a struggle, but more so an inner struggle than an actual struggle. And this in a subconscious level is again like the lovers or the relationship one I just did a little bit ago. Five of Cups is definitely talking about the illusion, or like the pretense or suppressing of uh, your true self or your true nature. But this is in a subconscious level, so and particularly when it has to do with single um, Taurus, in a subconscious level, what you're not aware of is that, in fact, um, you have not allowed yourself to open up, truly open up to someone, or truly open up in past relationships where you kind of try to portray this strong, kind of, standoffish or cold offish type of person, standoffish type of person, sorry. And in reality, you're a very loving, very caring, very devoted type of partner. So, in a subconscious level, this is letting you know that it's time for you to open up and be your true self, your true nature, and not suppress that. Finding balance more than anything. Now, you have the Ace of Swords. Again, like I said, it's definitely talking about new beginnings, but more than new beginnings, it's talking about a new energy, a new burst of energy coming into your life. Now, this is in the near past, and in your present, you have the Ace of Wands. So, again, like I said, it's definitely a new energy coming in, or a person. Now, again, with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, swords are air signs, so it would be a representation of an Aquarian, a Gemini, or a Libra. Again, it doesn't have to be their sun sign, can be their moon or rising, or just taking on the qualities or the nature of that element, which would be air as well. So, like I said, it can be an air sign or it can be a fire sign, like I said previously. Now, in a conscious level, you have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is definitely talking to me about finding self fulfillment, but more than self fulfillment, finding happiness and emotional balance, being abundant in the love sector. Now, this is in a conscience level, so you're very aware. For those of you who are single, that have been single for a while, you're definitely aware that it's time, perhaps that you're ready. You're actually ready to take on the dating scene, or you're ready to actually start dating. And this is definitely a good omen because it is in a conscience level, so you are aware and you do want to find that stability and that emotional fulfillment. Now, next to it, you have the Justice card. The Justice card, when it comes to relationships, can speak, and because it is in your near future position, it's definitely talking about fate. The Justice card can be a representation of the laws, but it can also be a representation of the laws of the universe. So this speaks to me about it can be a karmatic relationship. I don't see another card that has to do with karma. Um, so it can just mean more so like the person is coming into your life at the right time. Um, Not when you wanted it, but when you were ready. And I can see as of now you are ready. Now, the card that's representing you is the Queen of Wands. Um, and you are an earth sign. So you're definitely taking on a little bit more of an aggressive type of energy, but also a go-getter, a go-doer. So you're becoming a little bit more confident in yourself. Your confidence is growing. You're kind of like owning your own skin. You're owning yourself, and you are aware of the qualities or attributes that you possess when it comes to relationships, and the good and um, basically what you're capable of offering, but also having the understanding of knowing exactly what it is that you want from the person that will come into your life. Now, you do have the Devil card in the position of the people surrounding you, or um, the energies that are being surrounded by you. Now, I don't see this particularly as you being the one, but with the devil, it speaks about attachments. It also talks about um, having an obsession or having obsessive behavior. Now, again, like I said, because this is within the people surrounding you, I have more so a feeling that it has to do with someone that is very close to you, whether it be a friend, whether it's a loved one, um, or whether it's an ex partner that perhaps was either an alcoholic, you know, a drug addict, or just a very manipulative type of person or type of energy. And again, this is the energy that is surrounding you. So it's just being mindful and understanding that those are the negative people you don't want to be around with. I don't feel like it's going to impact you greatly, only because it is the general energy around you, but also going into away from and into the star. So definitely new beginnings. Again, like I said, you know, I see you have two major new beginnings coming in, but also with the star, it's a wish fulfillment type of energy. Um, and again, like I said, this is coming up in your hopes and fears, and you're basically feeding your hopes versus feeding your fears, and therefore will manifest in perfect harmony and in perfect balance, and not losing the faith and not giving up, knowing exactly what it is that you want, and do not settle for anything less. Chances are you will get it. Now, finally, you have the King of Swords in your final outcome card. Now, the King of Swords coming up, um, and the near future card, with it being the Justice, it's definitely um, two energies that balance each other very well. And again, going from Justice to the King of Swords, this is a very clear minded person, a person that understands and is knowledgeable and is capable of stepping aside or stepping away from the situation to actually analyze it. And in doing so, you will come out victorious. You will come out um, basically get with gained experience. Or it can also represent the person that you will meet. It is talk. It is a general reading, so it is talking about a fire sign. Uh, but this is the second sword card. Um, so I would say the person that's coming into your life more than likely is going to be it can be a fire sign, but more than likely it's going to be a air sign, because this is coming up in your uh, near past, but it's also coming up in your final outcome card. So that's talking about air element right here, and it's a very powerful element. I mean, a very powerful energy, because it's not only manifesting in your near passing, but it's also manifesting in your final card. So it's a very strong energy that is being pulled. So there's definitely going to be an air sign coming into your love life, for those of you who are single. So definitely keep me posted. Let me know how this turns out. Thank you very much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you have not done so, I encourage you to do so. Thank you guys for the love. And I hope you guys spend this Valentine, make it the best that you possibly can. Okay? Blessings. Bye.